hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully. I really hope so, because I'm not going to be playing this if it's going to be stuttering like that. Because that sounds like it would be extremely frustrating with, like, the Moon Lord. Okay. Hey, Adam. Okay, let's go do that again. Let's put Truffle on. Is it still stuttering? That felt weird there. I need more arrows. It's got a corruption. That's down here. We still have 2 truffle worms, so hopefully those will be fine to get us what we want. Yeah, it felt like every single time that I got hit during that fight, the game hiccuped for a sec, and then I would just get hit, and that is very, very annoying. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can make venom arrows. Wait, do I have a witch doctor? I don't have a witch doctor. Never mind. Is it worth getting a witch doctor? I mean, I killed Queen Bee. I probably should get venom arrows, because I can't get Ico arrows. And venom would be the next best. Oh, welcome back, everyone. Qualified arrows plus asphalt floor. Eh. I could, but... eh. A lot of prep for Duke Fishron. I mean, I just wanted to come down and get some more coast arrows. I don't really want to fight Duke Fishron at night anyway, and it doesn't take too long to get some coast flames. That was a mimic falling on me. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It was just some, like, beige object falling on my head. Okay. That should be funny. Let me fix up this house. Table. And hopefully I'll get the Witch Doctor. Weekend you started a new playthrough with 80 friends. Classic mode multiplayer sucks. Yeah, I would not play on classic multiplayer. Expert is much better multiplayer. Like, with the lack of HP scaling on classic, everything's a complete pushover. When you have that many people. You kind of have to play on expert. Two of them literally haven't played the game. I mean, they played it now. I know. I pretty much had the same experience where I had a friend who had never played Terraria. Who, like, a friend and I wanted to do a playthrough with. And we started... It seems to be running better, Sam. We started a classic playthrough, and then we were like, damn, classic is really easy. And then, like, a couple hours in, we just restarted and played on expert instead. And that was much better. Tempest Staff. Let me sleep until morning. I don't really want to fight Duke Fishron in the dark. A play with playthrough is a good introduction for new players since they won't get to do much themselves. Yeah, that too. Let's play Terraria is miserable with more than 3 people, in your opinion? No, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, I've definitely had fun with, like, the mass multiplayer events that I've done on stream. But it's a very particular way of playing the game. That's very different from your typical playthrough. There's another gold critter, gold frog. Is it down there? Damn. We have been getting so many of these things. Genuinely, that's like... I mean, that's the 3rd gold critter today. We've only been playing for like half an hour. Yeah, another regen potion. Swiftness potion. I'm doing alright, Quoxy. 100 hidden golden critters. Yeah. I've done this campfire. Might as well. Honestly, I don't really know how much these... I guess they're kind of hitting Duke Fishron. I don't know if these shark runs are even better than the twins. Because they can't hit Duke Fishron at all. I mean, they're hitting him sometimes, but it's really not a common occurrence. And the optic staff might have been just a better option. Oh, still have the optic staff on me? Oh, it's in a chest somewhere. Yeah, pretty much anything that was not area. These dashes, summons will hit more. The summons aren't doing that much damage anyway, and it's substantially easier to dodge Duke Fishron kiting him around in a wider area than trying to keep him in a compact area. Vids? Oh, nice. Welcome, Vocal. Glad you enjoy them. Find circling around him pretty easy. I mean, I am literally just holding down the A and D key and the spacebar. Like, this is not gonna get easier than this. And this is at a spacing that is very convenient, because it lets me keep the Cthulhu Nados and Shark Nados on one half of the arena and not the other half of the arena, which allows me to very easily dodge those. Kind of messed up there, but... Yeah, I do also have beetle wings, which are not... they're a fair bit better than the pre-mech wing options you're gonna have, and a fair bit worse than, like, late-game wing options like, the Duke wings or Empress wings. I don't have max mana? I don't need max mana? I don't know. If I need max mana, I can get max mana. Fuck. Yeah, that was... I got messed up in the middle of that fight. He, like, bonked me at one point, and that kind of threw off my rhythm. And I forgot that I was not looping that around to the side, right? Man, imagine if we got, like, literally anything that wasn't a Tempest Staff. That would have been cool. Just focus for the fight. I'm able to play the game. I don't need you to, like... I don't need tips on how to play the game. Vampire Frog Staff Fishron? I need to dodge the attacks. I'm trying to. It's mostly just the, well, the biggest thing is that due to the lack of knockback immunity, getting hit once essentially means I get hit multiple times, or it otherwise throws off my dodging tempo and will likely lead to me getting hit again later. The lack of knockback immunity is much more annoying than the lack of defense. I would much rather have 0 defense and knockback immunity than have, like, the ability to wear armor. Middle there. Hey, knockback this much. I mean, yeah, knockback is really annoying. It's not really... Probably the most annoying thing in Terraria is taking knockback. I can't think... Okay, no. The only thing that annoys me in Terraria more than taking knockback is accidentally dashing with the shield of Cthulhu. And essentially both of them are the same thing, where they are unexpected interruptions to the rhythm that you're moving with. Cave bats and boulders? No. Neither of those are nearly as annoying. I find unexpected interruptions to my movement rhythm to be by far the most annoying thing in the game. I need to get really high up here. If I can, yeah. This is not very comfortable, though. I need to go off to the fight. Okay, there we go. This is what I want him to be doing. Yeah, there's a reason that I pretty much will always get an obsidian shield from the dungeon. And it's because I just can't stand taking knockback. Find it most annoying when Skeletron divides by 0 and blinks out of existence. I mean, there's no reason during a normal playthrough that the circumstances required for that would arise. It's such an incredibly... Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, now we go for it. Please... Okay. Okay, 1, 1, 2... I mean, fight's over now. 2, 3, 1. I don't want to be near the edge of the screen. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What is... Oh, did he confuse me? Was I confused? I must have been confused. I wasn't paying attention to my debuffs. I think I was walking in the wrong direction, though. That would explain it. That was annoying. I walked too close to the edge of the screen, and I got disoriented. And then I think I got hit with Fail, Bite, and Confused. And that caused me to walk in the wrong direction. That's annoying. Oh yeah, no, the Terraria code is a real mess. Okay, we gotta get some more truffle worms then. Yeah, the most annoying part of getting hit there wasn't the confusion, it wasn't the dying. It was the taking knockback part. I don't want my minion. That's fine, I don't want to kill ruffle worms anyway. Yeah, that's the main thing with the fights at this point in the game is... The fights aren't very difficult, but if one thing goes wrong, I basically just instantly die. I have enough leeway that, like, I can afford to get hit and then I might be able to get out of it with very low HP. But then if I get hit again after that, I will die. In that case, it was basically... Oh, dodges allowed? I mean, they wouldn't be helpful. Like, dodges aren't good. A dodge accessory is just basically a do-nothing accessory. For most of the game. There is a low chance that maybe it does something when you get hit, and it probably wouldn't be consequential when it does anything. Particularly in a run like this, where I'm very explicitly trying not to get hit all the time. It would be much better to spend those on anything else. The only reason I still have the Worm Scarf on is because it is consistent enough to allow me to take another hit. Water candle stacks? No. Those are mushroom candles for luck bonuses. Oh, mushroom torches. The reason I have the Worm Scarf on is because it is consistent enough to allow me to take another hit, whereas dodges most of the time would not even dodge an attack before I died. They would just do nothing accessories for most of the game. Can't see what's going on. Yeah, we were farming spore bats here earlier, so the place is set up to allow me to play Cheese Master OP, thanks. I'm glad I helped. Fire? No. A truffle worm? It's over here. don't go in the water, don't go in the water. Hold on, I can get him, I can get him, I can get him. Fuck. I could not get him. That's fine, we have 4. That should be fine. We're gonna have to put an actual platform on the water, though, because we are almost out of water walking potions. Tiny bit annoying. We got 1 more, though. Do this again. And as long as I can get literally anything that isn't a Tempest Staff, this will be smooth sailing from here on out. We already killed Duke Fishron. I just kind of botched the next couple of fights because of small things. But thank you. Tsunami? I mean, literally anything. That is not a Tempest Staff. A Bubble Gun, a Razor Blade Typhoon, a Flare-On, a Tsunami. Literally anything that isn't Tempest Staff, and you can very easily kill Duke Fishron a second time. Tsunami isn't that good for you? I mean, it's an extremely powerful bow, so that's surprising. Like, I'm not even trying to get a Tsunami. I'm trying to get literally anything besides a Tempest Staff. Once I get something that's not a Tempest Staff, we can kill Duke Fishron again in, like, 90 seconds. Instead of, like, 3 or 4 minutes. Fuck off. Okay, well, at least we're on the water, so stuff won't really be able to spawn. This is the advantage of the water walking potion, is enemies can't really spawn on water. So that's a plus. Hit phase 2? Yeah. The visual filter is a little bit annoying, though. Okay, we gotta go high. Quickly. Okay, we should be able to loop down here. Please spawn over here. Okay, there's a Wraith, but that's fine. Send out another one. I want to make sure it hits me on the left. I think it's at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, that's fine. That's the other nice part about being on the ocean, is the things will, depending on how they hit you, spawn at the ocean floor, which makes it very hard for them to, actually deal damage to you. What's after Duke? We're gonna kill Golem a couple times, try to get some Destroyer emblems, and then Empress of Light. Oh, okay. There's a boy there. This could be very awkward timing. Please out DPS him. Damn, that's bad. There we go. Hopefully hit phase 2, please. Worst possible timing. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. I want that Hope be gone. 1, 2, 3. Getting knocked back by a Hope you will kill me. 1, A knockback for anything will probably kill me. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. God. Your Fishron sometimes, like, lingers for a sec. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, there we go. Okay, bubblegum. I can work with that. And a regen. Magic power. Go to the goblin. Slightly better reforge on this thing. Deadly, that's fine. Are we doing on time? Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Open our aiming for? Tsunami would be ideal. Have we used the bubble gun enough? I mean, yeah, the bubble gun used to be a lot worse, and I imagine some people haven't fully, like, acknowledged its buffs. They made it a lot better. Various updates. Take over the Razorblade Typhoon. I mean, it's a better single target weapon than the Razorblade Typhoon. After all, the Bubblegun's buffs and the Razorblade Typhoon's nerfs. Considerably better. It's, I mean, it's pretty comparable to, like, the Razorpine. They're both very high damage, fairly close range weapons. Hopefully I can make this in time. It's a bit better than the Razorpine in some ways, and a bit worse in other ways. Okay, I can go phase 2. But I don't like him being positioned there. 1. 1. 1, 2. Okay, that was just the worst sequence of events possible. We'll have to wait for this Blood Moon to end. He was positioning himself in awful ways. A vertical... It was an awful start. Oh, that was a possessed drummer. I didn't even see him. More fallen stars when waiting. Yeah, I could grab some. Yeah, he started off with going vertically, which sucks. And I was at the edge of the screen, which is extremely disorienting. And then, he basically just kept knocking me back. And it ended with him coming vertically, which is really awful. And it only ever happens if you mess up. As long as you're dodging properly, you should never do that, but... once you do mess up, his whole rhythm can get kind of off there. How come no ninja gear for the... Because I don't... What? A dash wouldn't help. Why would I want a dash? A dash would not be beneficial at all. I don't like mint flavor very much, so I'm not a big fan of mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't like Master Ninja Gear. If I had it, I would throw it in the trash. I don't want it. The 10% dodge chance is shit. The dash is shit. The wall climbing shit. I would rather have an empty accessory slot. Okay, I got us a couple stars. Do it then. I mean, if I get the things to craft Master Ninja Gear, I'll throw it in the trash. People never shut the fuck up about dashes. Like, they're not that good. You really don't need dashes. It's a corruption world. As evidenced by the corrupt chasms. Yeah, okay. The Avenger Emblem, I guess. Yeah, you really don't need dashes to dodge Duke Fishron. And if you did want to dash for Duke Fishron, you'd go with the Shield of Cthulhu, because the iframes that you get for bonking into him in his last phase are what makes dashing good. In that fight. Okay, take, oh, whatever this is. What if enemies spawn on the platform? Then I'll avoid them. Like, I don't have another option, so... Like... There's not... I don't have more water walking potions. So it's either make it or just do nothing. And not fight the boss. We have to deal with the possibility of enemies spawning. Then using the Shield of Cthulhu for the whole game. I'd consider that just... if I had to use the Shield of Cthulhu for the entire game, I would consider it to be a challenge in which I was down an accessory slot. Like accessories only, where I intentionally kept the Shield of Cthulhu on the entire game, was... The Shield of Cthulhu was basically useless for a lot of the game, and it was just... I could have had another accessory that would have helped, but instead I had to use the Shield of Cthulhu. As Luminescence is smart. Well, I had that for Plantera, and then I just didn't have other accessories to put on, so... I've kind of just kept it on. It is nice for Duke Fishron, though. You know, I mean, you can use the Shield of Cthulhu efficiently. I'm not saying that it's unilaterally bad for everyone, but I would say that it's, for me, I can avoid things just fine without the shield, so using the shield is just a dead accessory slot. I also just don't like it. The platform here actually is kind of helpful, because it's... The way that the Cthulhu Nados spawn, having a platform makes them less likely to spawn in the air. Because when they hit you, they try to go to the ground underneath you, but if you're high enough up in the air, they'll go there instead. Normally, this doesn't matter too much. But when you're above the ocean with nothing in it, it can be a bit dicey. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We're not at the edge of the world, so we can actually... The thing is, it doesn't even... What the fuck just happened? The game hiccuped again. Give me something good. Okay, Tsunami. We're done with Duke Fishron. I don't feel like doing this anymore. Yeah, it's a fun time to frame drop. We have spent long enough on him. Midstream splice. I'll see if I can... demonic. Am I going to upgrade to something else? I mean, Demonic's fine. We'll use the... other things we don't need. Yeah. It was like 1 second lag spike, or was that saying 1/3 of a spike? Second. Yeah, it was meh. Okay, we're gonna go kill Golem a bunch, and we're gonna see where that gets us. Because it would be cool to get some Destroyer Emblems. I like the idea of making scopes. I never really get to make scopes. Because I never kill Golem enough to get Destroyer Emblems, and, you know, farming for Sniper Rifles can be a bit of a pain. But I'd be interested in, you know, the possibility. They are a very powerful accessory. It's damn near... It is just a 20% damage boost, which is... very impressive. These spikes actually kind of hurt. Damn. Normally you can just shrug off spikes, because they don't actually do very much damage, and the armor scaling. They don't scale based on difficulty, so on high difficulties they're almost harmless. What's the drop rate of a Destroyer Emblem? Is it like 1 in 7? Or is it a separate thing that's not in the main loot pool? Can't wait for the next Zero Defense Master Mode restarted PC stream. How are you enjoying Lethal Company, Molly? I saw you and Clover were playing it earlier. Problem is, once we exhaust all the power cells that spawn naturally, I don't know if I'm gonna farm lizards. I did like 6 strips. Oh, that's a good amount. Sticky Dynamite is real nice. Yeah, I'm not annoyed enough by it to do that. Yeah, it is a good way to clear them out. So one of the very big advantages of corruption, which is only relevant in the late game, specifically for Ranger, is that the Ranger... So, Ranger has the single most powerful damage boosting accessory in the game, which is the Sniper Scope, which is 10% damage and crit chance, which is phenomenal and is insane. That's basically a 20% damage boost on an accessory, which, you know, the Destroyer Emblem, it's basically just a strictly better Destroyer Emblem. And Ranger can effectively have 3 Destroyer Emblems, and Destroyer Emblems are already much better than all the other emblems. So stacking... Ranger being able to stack all of those is very potent, and you need a Putrid Scent to get double scopes, which drops from Corrupt Mimics, which are not really obtainable in Crimson Worlds. You can technically get them, but it requires farming natural Mimic spawns, and that's a big pain. So functionally, it's pretty much a corruption thing. And that's... The problem is, getting to the point of having 3 scopes requires getting 3 Destroyer Emblems, which is a lot. And I pretty much never have that arise, just because I don't farm Golem that much. But it is very powerful when it does, when you can't get it. Okay, well that's everything. We have 8. So hopefully we get at least 1. That's the dream, right? Actually, this arena setup's kind of dependent on water walking potions, now that I think about it. Do I have a shark statue? I have a shark statue. Okay, I'm gonna kill a couple sharks to make more water walking potions. Okay, water walking, make some archery. And maybe I'll get the swiftness regen just for good measure. Okay, let's see how this plays out. It was all fine. I think I'll swap an Avenger emblem for the Worm Scarf. And I don't know, food on me, right? Yeah, okay. Gold Squirrel? No, it was Amber Squirrel, I think. Maybe Topaz. Not gold. Hold on, that's the wrong button. Yeah, we're no longer doing this for the shot bow, so Golem actually, like, takes good damage. We're doing way too much damage to the head. The fist's not gonna die. I gotta change that. As he was firing those lasers. Oh, hold on. I can take the altar out here. I have a pick saw. Start another hardcore playthrough. Just currently killed Brand of Cthulhu. Nice. What difficulty are you playing on? I forget. Was it classic or expert? I'd really like that hand dead. Because the problem is, Golem's hands go berserk in his second phase, and they're very annoying. But I don't think we're gonna have that happen. What just hit me? Is there a fireball back there? Okay, well, we're not gonna have to kill that hand. Okay, well, we'll just have to make do. Up and over the head. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. You know what it is? I'm mixing up, regular seeds and For the Worthy. In For the Worthy, if you don't kill Golem's hands by his second phase, they get obscenely fast. It's really not that bad on regular seeds. Okay. I'll just kill all the golems and then open the treasure bags. Let me, get this out of here. There's a fireball slowed down by the honey? Yeah. Shout out to knockback. Oh, this would be a good spot for the Tempest staff, actually. Let me think about it. I'm gonna switch to... God, the game is still doing those hiccups. Coast arrows let me avoid, Although, actually, it didn't really matter. I'll kill one hand, which I can really do with anything. Okay. Yeah, now that I realized that the issue was more so me confusing it with For the Worthy, I'm really not too concerned about killing hands. I'll kill one hand for good measure, but... You almost had to fall damage when you realize that when falling, you should dodge on the obstacle below you instead of trying to decrease the height of falling. Yeah, figuring out dealing with falling is pretty tricky for new players. It's kind of a reflexive thing, and trying to minimize how far you fall, and also, you know, getting with recall potion reflexes or other things can help out a lot. Yeah, hooks, or swapping to a mount that reduces falling damage, like the bunny, or I think slime mount reduces falling damage, or if you have really good reflexes, swapping to like cobwebs or something similar to negate falling damage. Oh yeah, no, hooks are incredible. I love hooks. When you miss the hook, it becomes scary. Yes, that is part of why. Not all new players are aware of this, so I'll put this out there. Gem hooks are not identical. Amethyst hooks are drastically worse than like a diamond hook. The better your hook, the more range it'll have, and the less likely it'll be for you to miss what you're aiming at. In particular, I forget whether it's Sapphire or Emerald hook. One of them is fast enough that it will go... Like, it shoots out faster than you fall, whereas the hook's slower than it. If you're falling, they won't go in front of you, and you won't really be able to hook very well the ground to avoid falling damage. Yeah, the gem staffs aren't identical, but those ones are easier to figure out, because those actually have stats associated with them, whereas hooks just say hook. The gem emerald, okay. The gem rankings go, amethyst, topaz, sapphire, emerald, ruby, amber, diamond. For most, applications, amber is either equivalent or very, very slightly better than ruby. For the most part, it's about on par with ruby. You spider hook, spam it hoping one of them lands. Oh yeah, that's a good strategy. The spider hook's pretty nice after they buffed it. Okay, we almost had a holy O's. We got ghost arrows though. Yeah, I really don't need to kill the hands at all. For the Worthy is just really throwing off my game here. I've had such bad experiences not killing Golem's hands in For the Worthy and having them just go at hyper speed that I guess it's just making me think, or maybe in multiplayer the hand speed scales as well, and that's what I'm thinking of. But there's no need to kill the hands here. With how much space I have and the damage I deal, it's completely unnecessary. Hookup, no, hookup dissonance. I hate the hookup dissonance. The problem with the hookup distance is it's not a hook. That is to say, grappling hooks might look like objects that are there to move you from point A to point B, but that's not really what they're useful for. Their main utility is manipulating your momentum and the way that you move. And the hookup dissonance is completely incapable of that. Now, it does move you from point A to point B, and it does so in a teleporty way, which can be nice. But you can't do something like this. You can't comfortably... If you're jumping up, right, one of the best things to do with a hook when you have wings is you can hook the ground, then quickly jump to cancel it, and that'll reset your flight time. So in an arena like this, if I'm up at the top, I can hit here, do a quick jump, and my flight time is completely reset. You can't do that with a hook of dissonance. You can reset your flight time, but it's going to, like, mess up your momentum. Design your arenas with vertical columns. Yeah. Or, a good example, Featherfall potions are extremely powerful mobility options when you have other things to help you back them up, primarily hooks. If you are very good at using hooks and Featherfall potions, you can get insane mobility. That's the general speedrun strat in Terraria. Is Featherfall potions and grappling hooks, and then using those to, like, propel yourself around and fly around instead of making, like, wings. For Brain of Cthulhu for money? I'm not farming for money. Also, the Brain of Cthulhu's money dropping was nerfed. It used to be considerably better, at least I think it was. Maybe it wasn't, but it used to be, it had, like, varying drop rates from the Eater for some reason, and that made it a lot better for money. But I think they, like, adjusted selling prices to make that no longer the case. If you have good piercing builds, the Eater of Worlds also a lot faster to kill. In my experience. Yeah, I think the Brain used to get you, like, twice as much treasure on average compared to the Eater, but then that was patched. Okay, let's open these up. Yeah, that's part of why I don't like dashes, is I just do it with hooks instead. And one of them takes an accessory slot and the other one doesn't. So the one that doesn't take an accessory slot is preferable. Also, hooks are a lot more versatile than dashes. Dashes are strictly horizontal and just move you a set distance, whereas hooks you can move in any direction. And it's just a lot more comfortable. Okay. I wanted to open up these golem treasure bags. Let me go to the Joblin. Yeah, and hooks prevent knockback when you're hooked. Okay, there's a Destroyer emblem. Or an Eye of the Golem, rather. 2 Eyes of the Golem, actually. That's very good. We might get 3 for a triple, A triple scope. That was beautiful. Thank you. Okay, let me upgrade this Avenger emblem into a Destroyer emblem. Go and slap that on. And I will store this Eye of the Golem. We got 3 more power cells. Is this hardcore? Oh, no. This is not hardcore. Think I'm gonna need a little more ammo before I, see if I can get some more holy arrows. See, it's pixie dust and unicorn horns. Looks like I'm out of unicorn horns. I can go grab some though. Apollo's right over here. I should just make a house for the Witch Doctor. Venom arrows would be really nice to get. Okay. So much for, so much for that. I need my water walking. Where this arena is set up. Water walking, swiftness, regen. I mean, it's not really a problem. It's just an inconvenience. Okay. Don't have any food. Oh, wait, hold on. I need it up here. I want him to attack the head, not the hands. The Tempest Staff is very good against Golem. He's one of the bosses that, it's really effective on. Man, that Eclipse is gonna be going on forever. If it was a Blood Moon, we could have used it for increased spawn rates for, prismatic lace wings, but we can't even do that. No sundial? No, I haven't done that much fishing. Thank you, Angry Trapper. Big fan. Big fan. Don't hit me again. Okay, just one. Trapper dead now. So this is also a great way to get greater healing potions. That's nice, I guess. Not that we've really been using too many, but head. Yeah, it's so much easier. It would have taken so long to try to do this with the shot bow. That if we get a, another destroyer, it's called an Eye of the Golem. You make the destroyer over there. But if we get another one, I'm down to try out triple scopes. Sleeping with an Angry Trapper win? I have standards. I'm not sleeping with him. I've been making a lot of bread recently. It's a learning process. Like, I mean, the bread's tasted fine. It's usually the bread's really good right out of the oven, but then I end up making, like, more than I would eat at once. If I'm making a poison? No, I'm not very familiar with poisons. Okay, it was a Golem trophy. And this is our last power cell, so we're just stuck with the Eclipse after this. What kind of breads have I tried making? I don't know. I've just been making bread, man. Like flour plus yeast plus rising. Know how to make grilled cheese? Yeah, I make grilled cheese a good amount. Big fan of dunking grilled cheese in tomato soup. Like, what even differentiates types of bread? How long you let them rise for? The amount of yeast to flour ratio? That's, like, seasoning you put in it? Okay, we're down to flaming arrows now. Alright, Golem's immune to on fire. He's really too much. The ingredients. Well, the... Like, the seasonings? Or... Like, what... Do you have examples of what would distinguish, like, one bread type from another? Like, what? What would be one versus... Oh, another Golem trophy. Okay. Oh, that's a third. Okay. We can triple scope it. So step 1 of a 1 in 100 chance 2 trophies? Yeah. Step 1 of triple scoping is... I need more emblems. So I'm gonna head down to the underworld. Do I have voodoo dolls? No, I don't. Get some voodoo dolls. Oh, I gotta go down there by hand. Okay. White and whole wheat and stuff like seasonings, seed, or some kind of dessert bread. Like sugar in it. Use soda instead of water to make your bread, you get soda bread? Is that like a thing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Go away. No. Get. Get. Stop it. Okay. I do enjoy banana bread, but banana bread's not, like, you don't let banana bread, like, rise. But, like, it's a different thing. Like, you don't, like, add yeast to it. Like, it's not. I've made banana bread, but it doesn't really... You know, I do enjoy banana bread a lot. It's like... I got them hollow live triangles? I'm sorry, I have too much of a life to know what that means. Those are like the VTubers, right? Yeah, these are the Razorblade Typhoon. Wait, no, Tempest Staff. You're drunk? I'm concerned. I am glad that I can't stand the taste of alcohol because I have seen so many people ruin their lives by drinking. Or at least, like, years of their life. Where's that sword? That's the bone sword. Almost all kinds of alcohol taste bad. It's an acquired taste that's objectively bad for you. Yeah, it's an acquired taste in the same way that smoking cigarettes are an acquired taste. And that, you taste it and your body goes, damn, bro, this tastes really bad. Don't eat this. But then if you eat it enough, your body, you know, accepts that flavor. Like, I'll occasionally drink, mostly just, like, socially. But I can't imagine, like, getting drunk. Alcohol in moderation is fun, though. I don't need drugs to make my life fun. I don't know. I've never had the problem of being at a social event and feeling like I needed a social lubricant or alcohol to make it enjoyable. I can just have fun. I don't... We need voodoo dolls. Fortunately, we're not able to get one kill in. But I have a potion of return I can pop. Soft unholy oars. I could move the guide down here. That would also alleviate the problem of housing. Might give us the witch doctor. Because we did kill Queen Bee. We killed her unholy oars are really bad with the tsunami, but I don't have much ammunition, so. I go to the end of the bridge. I was going out of the corruption because I needed to house the guide. I just don't need to go all the way down. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have wood. Damn. Wood replacement. Ashwood? Or obsidian workbench. Okay. There we go. I can make mobile blocks. At the obsidian workbench. Just make a little hut to guy drop to his death. Do I have any blocks? Jeez. Really been lacking. obsidian workbench. Chair. Some marble walls. Well, flesh Medusa. I was never a fan of fighting Medusa in the underworld. Okay, well, the solar eclipse is over now, thankfully. With the shiny stone. Send the guide for a bath. Demonite. Biggest problem with drinking is that after drinking too much, you don't remember what happened the day before. What do you mean, but I think the notion of using a drug to the extent that you cannot remember what happened the previous night is a terrifying thing. Well, I guess I'll make cursed arrows. Okay, well, I'm gonna head down to the... Imagine killing someone while drunk and you just don't remember it happening at all. I mean, yeah, that would be horrific. Okay, so I probably run wings, insignia, destroyer emblem, scope, ranger emblem, event, probably magic quiver because we'll be using a bow. Okay, so I need one more Avenger emblem. And we need 2 scopes. Okay, I guess we just go down to the actual dungeon. We get some battle potions. Water candle. We need inventory space. Let me buy a safe. Sell some of this stuff. Beeswax, get out. Shiny stone. Clockwork assault rifle. Eye Cthulhu. Magic mirror. I don't need a metal detector anymore. Don't need a second pwn hammer. Don't need a shadow key. Don't need restoration potions. Don't need glow sticks. Probably don't need a green wrench. Don't need dynamite. Planter boxes I can put away. Platforms, I guess I'll keep on me. Get some blocks too. Out statue, get out. Don't need sticky dynamite. Don't need bombs. Don't need asphalt. Don't need a fishing rod. Don't need metal detector. I don't need a shot bow. Okay. I got plenty of ammo. Let's get to killing some skeleton snipers. Skeleton snipers. Hold on. They might do enough damage to one-shot me. Do they? How much damage do the projectiles do on Master Mode? Is it like 400 something or 500 something? Or maybe I'm thinking of For the Worthy. Oh. Okay. Sharknado does contact damage. Good to know. Let's put this on. Light pep. Okay, yeah, skeleton snipers spawn in the rusty. 600 range damage in master mode. Yeah. Yeah. Rusty walls. No, it's actually getting Master Ninja Gear drops. These are all the Fire Boys. Yeah, it is a lot. It will undoubtedly insta-kill me. There's... Actually, I think if I put on the Worm Scarf, I could survive one. Yeah, I'll put the Worm Scarf on. With a good RNG damage roll, I should be able to survive it with the Worm Scarf. Because what, 17%? That's a little under 20%. Actually, I'm not even sure. Hold on. 600. 20% is what? 120? 15% variation to begin with. 15% of... No, yeah, with good RNG, it should be survivable. Nah, I'll just kill things. There's some bone torches? No. Bone torches don't do anything. Torch luck doesn't affect the dungeon. Nor are bone torches the proper torch for the dungeon. Bone torches are the biome torch for the regular underground. The dungeon doesn't have a biome torch. Torch luck doesn't affect the dungeon. I genuinely thought I was a ragged caster for a second. Because I have like a red shirt on, and I have the skull head. Where the hell is this? Is this Rusty? Are we finally in Rusty? Okay, that's Rusty. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what luck from underground. No, the dungeon doesn't get affected by torch luck, nor does the jungle temple. Food. Oh wait, ectoplasm, the thing. Okay, let's find these snipers. There's a sniper. Okay, no luck. Hold on, was that a sniper? No, that was just rusty underbones. Okay, sniper, sniper, sniper. Bone Lee is higher priority, which is a bit annoying. He's gonna snipe me. This just in, skeleton sniper guilty of sniping. Oh. My nose is a bit runny. God, pest control finally came by today, which made me very happy because, boy, there was we had missed like the pest control appointment in, I forget if it was December or November, because we were like out that day. It must have been December. And they couldn't reschedule until January. And there were a couple of roaches that got in. And they were terrifying. There was the one on my bathroom ceiling that I fought in combat. And there was one that like crawled on my sister on the couch. How many hidden mice did they find? Oh, have you found the hidden mice in Lethal Company, Marley? Skeleton sniper. Oh, okay, the skeleton sniper's underneath me. There's a few of them down there, damn. Okay. Oh, damn it. I really wanted to kill those snipers. I was hoping I could, 300 damage? Nah, that's no problem. I just, overextended a little bit. I got distracted. So, there were a couple things. One, I thought that Bone Lee had a higher priority than skeleton snipers, but I don't think that's the case. They might have equal priority, and it is based on which one shows up last. So I got confused because of that. And then Bone Lee hit me because I was distracted looking for the skeleton sniper that shot. And then I was almost dead, but I thought I could kill all the snipers down there and then take a potion of return before anything bad happened. That was not the case. It did not take me an hour to find 100 hidden mice. I think you're not the mouse hunter. Yeah, we want 2 scopes, which are uncommon drops from an uncommon enemy. But because of the dungeon's super high spawn rates, it's not, Okay, ectoplasm zooming in. I guess I picked up my coins. Shadow beam staff. Okay, there's still a skeleton sniper. Must be a new one that spawned. Yeah. Is that a tab eye? Okay. Another sniper, though. Where is he? There he is. I'm liking the... Okay, that guy's gonna shoot me. I'm liking these sniper spawn rates. Let me get these ribs out of here. I don't want to eat them on accident. Hold on. I'm not even sure if drinking a battle potion is actually doing anything. We might have already hit maxed out spawn rates. I mean, this is the dungeon. Guess I have them, so I might as well drink them. But... I should have bought a hot lantern. You're too focused with certain somebody hitting you with a shovel and telling you to spam ring the bell. Oh, I was not looking at the screen. God, Blackout is such a pathetic debuff. Ever since I did that one playthrough that was, permanent rain suckler blindness, the Blackout has just felt so underwhelming. I'm trying to conserve ammo. I really don't need to conserve ammo. There's no point. Yeah, there's another tab-eye. Cream soda, let me get that out of there. Okay, that's another tab-eye. Battle potions work in dungeon? That's not the question. Spawn rates max out at 1 in 60. As in, every tick there's a 1 in 60 chance of an enemy spawning. And in very high spawn rate situations, it's not necessary to use water candles or battle potions because you've already hit the maximum spawn rates. Yeah, I don't know, the one thing that I do a lot better than all of my other friends when playing Lethal Company is actually fucking scan creatures before they kill me, so we can read them in the bestiary and see what they do and how to deal with them. Like, it took so fucking long for anyone to scan a Bracken just to like figure that out. Man, these skeleton sniper spawn rates have been pretty bad. Hello, what was that? Oh, it was a paladin. Hit them with a shovel. I electrocuted them first. I had a very fun moment with a friend where I used the zap gun on a Bracken, then he beat the shit out of it with a shovel. Okay, rocket launcher. Skeleton sniper, skeleton sniper, skeleton sniper. Sniping. Man, these snipers haven't dropped anything, not even a sniper rifle. I don't want a sniper rifle, but... We've killed what? 7? No drops? Mighty unfortunate. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a big multiplayer Lethal Company stream this weekend. With the like increased lobby size mod. That was a Dark Caster. I thought that was a Ragged Caster, because like the Viscera on the ground. Man, what happened to the Skeleton Sniper spawn rates? They were so high. Which I guess is just, you know, random RNG, but that's tautology, but well, we'll be getting banners soon. That'll help us cut through these rusty boys faster. Okay, let me get this stylish just stop showing up. Because she's eating up spawn rates. Okay, there we go. There's a rusty boy banner. I don't know. Drunk driving's not like funny. I don't see the joke here. Like, you keep bringing it up, but it's not like there's no punchline. There's no comedy there. No, I'm not talking to you, GG. I'm talking to the person that keeps bringing it up. My favorite type of soil when I'm hungry? I don't get hungry. I'm above such base human needs. Explain what thing, Sam? Your response to being asked, what is it with you and drunk driving, is like XD. Like that, hee hee, I'm so silly. What? That. What? God, where are the skeleton snipers at? This is why I never get scopes. There's a sniper, okay. He's gonna shoot me. Okay, there's one scope. One more. And Normally you get a putrid scent too, but that shouldn't be too bad. But that's not, like, I was making that joke before that, too, Sam. Like, that wasn't the cause of that. That was just the continuation of a joke I had made before. I'm pretty sure. Like, earlier in the stream. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just move on. So we're not really gonna get full, like, showcasing double scopes being great because we don't have armor, which means our damage bonuses are gonna be substantially worse than otherwise. But it'll probably get us about close to the damage output we would expect when wearing armor. With all these accessories, that'd be my guess. How tall are paladins? Oh, right. Paladins there. He's gonna take my money, the jackass. Not that I need it, but a bit impolite of him. That's fine. Opportunity to get more battle potions. Yeah, at least farming for this gives me something to do. Instead of just skipping straight to the Empress and Moon mode. Hey, Omega, okay. Okay, let me get some of the Tempest Staff. Any fishes did I catch this playthrough? I caught some Evankoi at some point. I think that's the only fishing I did, though. Well, then we fought Duke Fishron a few times, but... Diablo, man. Where did he die? Wow, that is a lengthy on fire. Jeez. Let me just pop a potion of return real quick. I don't remember how many Fishrons I caught. Maybe 7? I think 7, because I think yeah, 7 sounds right. I think I had 1 truffle worm. Is there a point in time where I'm not going to get hit by that dart trap? Every time I've run down here, I've gotten hit by it. Okay, that's all of our scopes. So, step 1 is we upgrade this Destroyer Emblem to a Sniper Scope. Step 2 is we upgrade this Avenger emblem to a Destroyer emblem, then upgrade that to another Sniper Scope, and then the guide's down there. We need one more Destroyer emblem, so I'm gonna head down there again. Kill the Wall of Flesh one more time. And then we will need to get a Putrid Scent. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. You know what else I'm gonna... God, my voice cracked there. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pop a Potion of Return at the houses down here and buy a Contaminator from the Steampunker and just turn this to Hollowed. So we have more NPC houses, so I can potentially get the Witch Doctor. I would rather like the Witch Doctor. Because that's Venom Arrows. Pig Bomb. Still following me? I don't think he is. Must have despawned. Got away from him pretty quickly. Okay, we got a traveling merchant too. Someone almost fell asleep while listening to my voice. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, let's check what the traveling merchant has. It's right over here. Not sure if I'd buy anything from him, but nah, nothing good. Okay, well the Steampunker's off here in the Hollow, so she'll be selling Blue Solution. I think she likes the Cyborg, so we should probably sell a Pylon too. Okay, and then I haven't really thought about my strategy for the Empress of Light. I have an idea. Okay, Pylon. Contaminator. Blue Solution. I'll consider Steampunk Wings. Actually, I'll buy Steampunk Wings. I got plenty of money. Okay. And then Contaminator. Go ahead. Contaminate. Did that invalidate these walls? It totally did, didn't it? Yep. Okay. In that case, we'll need to remake these walls. Because yeah, spraying natural walls that can be corrupted, even if they're player placed, will cause them to be treated as naturally spawning, so the NPCs can't live here anymore. There's a bit more nuance to it than that, but Okay, these houses are all fine. Down to the underworld. Get the tabby out. You. I really don't need this contaminator anymore. $1,000 rent. Nah, for a place like that, that'd be way more than 1,000 in New York City. 1,000 would be a bargain. Oh, a joke. Okay. Oh, look at the drop down. Okay. Thank you, lava slime. No thank you, imp. Oh, that's a New York City Metro train? I don't think the New York City Metro train is that bad. Okay, and then 5 more souls. Sell a couple of these. Make inventory space. Okay, that's the Avenger emblem. And we take our last Eye of the Golem. And upgrade this to a Destroyer emblem. And now we need souls. I only have enough for 1 key of night. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky. Staff. Okay. Well, in that case... Gee, is that all my souls? Do I have souls somewhere else? That feels like so few souls. I guess that is all my souls. Okay. Down to the Joblin for now. Reforge some of these. Angry Destroyer emblem. Slot that in for the match luminescence, I suppose. Oh. I guess that's gonna happen, huh? Okay. Spiked, that's fine. Sniper scope. Lucky sniper scope. That looks pretty solid. It's currently raining out, which would... Well, I'll unset my spawn point. I don't need it there anymore. Yeah, the house where the lava fell in for the lava slime. The guy's gonna keep respawning there. I need to move him somewhere else when he respawns. Otherwise, he's gonna keep spawning the wall of flesh. It's a bit annoying. Glove, keybrand. Sell all this stuff. Tabby. Okay. I'm gonna give myself some space in the hollow to work with. I'll probably bring the Empress over here, but just make Wildflesh AFK farmable. I mean, you could, I suppose, yeah. Okay. Colon. Fuck. I was too slow to put colon in. But he won't keep respawning the Wall of Flesh at least, because the Wall of Flesh is already here. And I think a 3-tiered Empress of Light arena should work. I probably do want a Magic Luminescence, actually. Maybe I'll make that. That's... no. I think I do that. I'm just gonna drink a recall potion whenever he respawns. Get back to home fast enough. I'm not terribly comfortable with fighting the Empress of Light how I am right now. I sometimes get thrown off in her second phase, because I'm not particularly used to dodging her with this mobility. King Statue? Nah, setting his spawn would work better. The King Statue is... it won't consistently pull him. And it can only pull so many male NPCs at once. The rain. Well, we could half HP pretty comfortably, I think, with the truffle. Comes down to it. Okay, I think that's good. Ah, no sign of the guide again. It's, interesting. You forged a legendary bow for 10% speed. Not worth my money. Damn, Wall of Flesh, you're really slow, huh? Okay, I want to move the Witch Doctor. There we go. Here. Unfortunately, we will still have to wait for another guide respawn before he actually shows up here, but he'll no longer be spawning in hell. Are shenanigans going on here? We're about to kill the Empress of Light. We had accidentally set the guide spawn point in a house in hell that had lava in it, so he was spawning the Wall of Flesh. So we had to wait for him to respawn and then move him somewhere else. That is interesting. The Klinger Staff doesn't seem to go on planter boxes, but it does go on platforms. It's odd. It's odd. I'll just go ahead and slap down a water candle. We should have plenty high enough spawn rates to get some lacewings. And I'll probably catch a couple lacewings before fighting her. But it shouldn't take the whole night with the tsunami and these damage buffs to kill the Empress, and having leftovers will mean on subsequent nights. But born with a lisp? I didn't start speaking when I was born. What? That question doesn't even make sense. Lacewing 1. Yes. Chocolate chip cookie. Get the hell out of here. It's only on one lacewing. Man, I was hoping I could get a couple lacewings, but we've just been having no luck here, huh? I mean, I'll summon him at midnight, because that's when lacewings stop spawning. Okay, there we go. There's the second one. Can I get 3? That would be cool. I'm probably gonna make grilled cheese tonight. Okay. We get 4 though. Yeah, quad lacewing kind of night. Gotta regenerate this HP. Sure, I'm at full HP and my potion's not on cooldown when I actually summon her. I'm gonna go grab some potion buffs. Like archery potion and whatnot. Regeneration. I'm at a cactus. That's why I can't make swiftness potions. Night owl, shine, archery. Why don't you hook or move so spawn rate will... I don't know. That was not exactly on the top of my list of priorities, though. What hit? That wasn't a melee contact damage, was it? Only hit for like 150. That doesn't feel like Empress of Light damage. Maybe it's like a possessed armor or something I didn't see. Possessed armor? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I haven't done this in a little bit. Her first phase is a pushover. It's the second phase of the fight that's a little bit concerning. Oh, there's a swiftness potion. I'll make that. Must have gotten dropped by a slime. There's a lot of vertical and horizontal movement I need to do to avoid that with the mobility I currently have. Just go this way. That hit me? Wow, okay. I really am botching these, jeez. Really haven't done this in a while. I fucked up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was... I was really off there. I don't know what was going wrong. Something threw me off. I don't know if it was the knockback from getting hit a couple times. Something was going wrong there. So let's... sleep a little bit. And try again tomorrow night. I mean, I need to utilize vertical movement a bit more during that fight to avoid a couple of those attacks, and a good amount of it was just me genuinely not remembering what I need to do with the mobility that I currently have. Damn, traveling motion spotted fast. But I mean, that'll go fine. I just need to remember what I need to do and execute it a bit better. Man, those birds make annoying noises. This time we don't have to wait for the lace wings to spawn, so we might actually be able to fight them multiple times in the night. And if we get a soaring insignia, that's really all I want from the Empress. I don't care about much else. I mean, wings would be nice, but I'm fine with steampunk wings. And if we're going to farm boss for wings, it'd be easier to farm Duke Fishron. It's both easier to kill and easier to get summons for. The guide is back, and this time he is not in the underworld. I think he is in the underworld, but he's not in the underworld. Hey, Umar. I'm having a pretty good day. Oh, we got a party goal. What melee weapon do you recommend for Plantera? True Excalibur. You can't go wrong with the True Excalibur. If you know what's True Excalibur, you can go with Death Sickle, or whatever it's called. Or the... If you're really, I don't want to put any effort towards getting weapons, the Chlorophyte Partisan is usable. I'm gonna just take Chlorophyte. Ah, the pirate's in the lava house now. Yeah, True Excalibur would be my general melee recommendation. Potions, regen, archery, night owl. That's fine. You and you. Summon 2 tempests. Don't get hit right at the start of the fight this time. I need to... Part of the other problem last time is I was going too far to the right. I was using horizontal movement for dodging instead of vertical, which my arena didn't really have the ability to support. Remember that if I fall below half HP, I can hop on the truffle, and it'll, it's really easy to dodge on the truffle. And it's also a damage boost, so... Phase 2. I would ideally like that thing over there to not be there when we hit phase 2. Okay. Down. Just to the right. This is the sucky one. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. I have made mistakes in life. Side, down. God, the coving. The coving throws me off so much. Because you really need to get horizontal distance when she does that attack. Otherwise, the coving's gonna fuck you over. This is gonna hit me. Again. I made the same mistake again. That sequence of attacks right there. Dodging that is really difficult without being able to drop down. And I didn't get enough vertical space to be able to drop down. I need to do a better job with bringing myself upward during the fight. Try again. Slimy saddle? No, the problem's going upward, not downward. I really should just preemptively fly into the air for that attack. Because that was the problem that I had when I no-hitter using a grappling hook to dodge, is just needing to get the... I completely fucked up there. The vertical height. I was prioritizing going upward instead of dodging her, and I ended up just in a very awkward position. Right on top of her spiral attack. I'll regenerate some HP. I got time to kill. Like, if I came up here when that attack started, I think that would give me enough time to properly fall down. Up. And down we go. Okay, yeah, it does work. It's just absurdly uncomfortable to do. Knockback, please. Okay, up. Hook's not good enough. Is there a better hook I can get easily? Okay, I'm gonna find some mimics. I want the second scope anyway. And that could potentially get me a better hook. It's such a tight squeeze there, and the main way I know how to do it is using a hook. Is the cool Queen Slime hook good? No, not at all. It would be awful here. Alright, let me get some, battle potions and do some farming down there. Get some souls. But it's cool. Fuck. If it started raining like 2 minutes ago, we could have killed her, because the Shrimpy Truffle handily kicks the Empress of Light's ass. But the timing of this, like, it's gonna stop raining. Okay, we might be able to get a Shrimpy Truffle fight in. And, like, I can do it with the dual hook. Resistance teleports? Yeah, and it would also completely remove your momentum, which was the reason I was doing it. Is not to physically move myself, it is to give myself the momentum to fling myself in that direction. Some Souls of Night. And if it's still raining, rain doesn't always last a consistent amount of time, but it's usually about a day. So if we get an early Lace Wing, we can potentially just truffle her, and I don't really need to pay attention to much for the truffle. And again, the knockback is the worst thing here, because the problem is, if I happen to get scraped by one attack, I'm fucked, because that, like, completely disrupts my entire momentum, and it becomes extremely difficult to fix that and continue dodging her. It's doable, but awful, especially with the really tight timing window, like that particular combo in her second phase. This looks like a good spot down here. Okay, Soul of Night Farming. Got good spawn rates. Let me drop down a Cling of Staff. Might do something. The actual Clingers sucks. They eat up spawn rates. Dynamite still? Used to. I mean, regardless, GG, like, the problem with the Hook of Dissonance, the fact that it teleports you is irrelevant. In order to properly propel yourself with a hook, you need to cancel while you're in mid-flight, and regardless of whether it instantly teleports you or causes you to move very fast, it does it too quickly for you to cancel, which means you can't, like, modify your momentum with that. Because as soon as you actually hit a wall, you stop. And with the Hook of Distance, you just instantly do that. Beam Sword. Okay. Too many of those. Any bone torches? No. Does teleport you? Okay. What do we had? 10 souls. It's possible to keep. I mean, if it teleports you, you can't. Like, that's. If what Jesse is saying is true and it teleports you, then you. I mean, I never use a Hook of Dissonance. I wouldn't know. It's the worst hook in the game. I would never voluntarily equip it. But, I mean, if you moved yourself at a very high speed, you could pull off like a frame-perfect Hook of Dissonance cancel to send yourself flying. Because you would maintain the momentum from that. And I feel like I would have heard about that if that was possible. Also, you could like use it with Jousting Lances if it just moved you at a very high speed, and that would deal like really high damage because you're moving really, really fast, you know? The whole, I don't... Everything I know about it seems to indicate it would teleport. I don't think Terraria is able to have save states, which is why there aren't Terraria tool-assisted speedruns. I think. Yeah, the banana ring is really good. I'm glad they reworked it to actually be a good weapon. That's fun and functional to use. Doesn't send you fast enough to make it useful with Jousting Lance. That doesn't make... Like, if the two things you're saying are true, that it sends you forward at a very high speed instead of teleporting you, then I don't see how that would be compatible with the concept of not being useful with the Jousting Lance. Because there's no way, if it moved you fast enough that you couldn't even register it visually, that wouldn't translate to really good Jousting Lance damage. I think that would be an actual practical setup for the Jousting Lance if that was... Yeah. I agree with you, Purple Space Snail. I'm just indicating why, like, more reasons why the high speed thing doesn't make sense. Like, you'd put an enemy between you and the Hook of Distance's destination, you'd aim with a Jousting Lance, and you would just eviscerate them. And it would be much easier to set up than a lot of the other Jousting Lance things. And you can do it repeatedly. Okay, 24. I want a Putrid Scent and a hook, ideally. But I'm not going to stick here past nighttime, because there might be a nighttime and Empress of Light. Raining Lacewing. Just as well by standing underneath platforms and frame perfect releasing from momentum. I mean, that... I can't really speak to that. Regardless, the Hook of Dissonance sucks. This is all just a very pedantic thing about whether or not in an extremely niche case it's able to keep momentum. I feel like the only way this would lead to anything fruitful would be, like, you recording and showcasing what you're talking about and sending it somewhere to show people. Because otherwise it's just kind of a back and forth. I said this, they said this, testing got different results. Hope this gives me enough of what I want. Ooh, a Klingo banner. That's exciting. $90 defense, good for Expert Plantera. Are you trying to just fight her, or are you trying to, like, face tank her and sit there and, like, shrug off a lot of her attacks? 90 defense is fine. That is plenty for Plantera. But if you want to, like, sit on top of her and not dodge her, 90 defense is not enough. Like, if you want to do something like what I was doing, like, Lawnmower only, or Copper Short Sword only, or something. Or Dance Pat Terraria. You'd want more than 90 defense. But 90 is, you know, that's a fine number. What should you use to... I mean, I would not recommend trying to face tank her. It's a lot more work to set up. And is not easier. Like, Plantera is not that hard to begin with. And like, it's a lot of investment. You need to grind a lot of Crimson Mimics to get things. You need to reforge your accessories to warding, and there's a lot of overhead. I would not recommend it unless you, like, can't fight her another way. Ideally, you shouldn't be on top of her anyway. Your defense is just there so that when she does hit you, it doesn't deal as much damage. World feeders have a kite. How big is this thing? That's a big kite. Almost she get damage buffs against Plantera because she's a plant. Fighting her is kind of like mowing a lawn. Is cutting down a tree like mowing a lawn? Like, there are lots of different types of plants. Most of them don't occur on lawns. You're mowing the tree? No, you're cutting the tree. Get back here. Oh, he's gonna get pained. He's gonna... Stop it. Get up here. Come on. Doubt rifle is not what I wanted, but... Okay, let me use the keys that I got. Okay, there's a tendon hook. Or worm hook, rather. To use to Crimson Worlds. And there's a putrid scent. Okay, in that case, we can make our second scope. And get down here real quick. See if I can't reforge this thing. Boy, you're expensive to reforge. Man. I get even like an angry? Okay, I'm fine with angry. I'll swap. Quiver. Okay, some venom arrows. Archery potion. And gem potion. Just want to make a battle potion. Oh no, I still have a battle potion. Okay. That's fine. And find me a lace wing before the storm ends, please. I didn't pick up any food, right? Ice Wing? There it is. Okay. No! Oh wait, no, we're fine. I thought the rain was ending. I thought it was slowing down, but it was just my vertical mobility. Ate the shrimpy truffle? Ah, shrimpy truffle's great. We might have to finish off this fight on foot. But we'll see. Shrimpy truffle gives us just a straight 15% damage boost when it's wet or you're below half HP, which is fantastic. And it's also super high speed. It really solves the problem of having to deal with all that arena shit. See, and now we just have the horizontal speed to just get away from the Empress of Light, which means we don't have to deal with this attack. Loop. Go down now. Yeah, okay, she scratched me. Stop it. Knockback. Okay. That was me having my timing slightly off, and then knockback just screwing me over. It's fine though. I think I have a sense of when I need to do it now. Hop off the truffle. That's how you do it. Because the truffle's descending speed is slower than your falling speed. Okay, and she's dead. And an Eventide, huh? Nah, 2 knocks better. Okay, now we get to finalize our build. So, stop Empress of Light daytime? No, I don't want a Terra Prisma, and I just rather do other stuff. I feel like the Moon Lord might take a while. Okay, Steampunk Wings should be fine. My YouTuber? I mean, yes. You are currently watching me on YouTube. Let's see how I do Moonlord. Well, we'll see. I don't really have a plan yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay, I don't have a huge amount of money, so I think this was what I wanted. Man, these steampunk boots are expensive to reforge. I'm gonna see if I can get something better than spiked, though. Angry's better than spiked. I'm good with angry. And we have just money, so let's... Soaring Insignia next. Menacing or Lucky? That's the dream. Lucky, okay. 45% crit chance. We don't have armor buffs, so... Oh wait, I don't need the balloon. That's right. Now that we have the Insignia, that gives us Ascension speed boost, so we don't need the balloon anymore. We slot the Ranger emblem in. gives us some more damage. Let's see about reforging this Destroyer emblem to Lucky or Menacing. Alright, Lucky. Cool with that. Lucky Sniper Scope. And the Recon Scopes. Still need to reforge. Menacing. Cool with that. And I'll save the rest of this money to reforge the Phantasm when I get it. Nice house, thank you. That's a hidden mouse. Okay. Let's go do the Cultist, and then reevaluate life. I'm gonna need more Venom Arrows at some point. How's your work about? Thank you. Man, I can't wait. Okay, I'm going to preemptively go ahead and cancel this Sharknado. Fire, Ice, Lightning. Fire. Ice. Summon. I am certain that if I did not cancel those Sharknadoes, they would have attacked one of the Cultist clones, because this always happens. The Cultist picked up money, so we can tell which one it is. I can tell which one it is anyway, but if you pay close attention, you'll see him sparkling. Even like for a moment before he teleports. I'll call it out when it's happening here. He's about to do it. Pay attention to the top. Yeah, you see him sparkling there a moment before he shows up. I can give you a heads up on which one's the Cultist, in case you're uncertain. See it again. He'll be on the right side. See that? I mean, it's a pretty niche thing. You don't usually, the Cultist doesn't usually pick up money. Make Glorified Arrows. Go deal with the, Vortex Pillar. Is it a bunny? It's what, a bunny? Oh, there's no hit? No, I did get hit at the beginning of the fight. This is gonna be fucking awful. Okay. Right, Storm Divers exist. Hang on, we got a queen here. We can just... we can take this slow. Where are these hornets going? It's weird. I do not want to deal with storm divers. The hornets are fleeing. Why are they fleeing? Oh, that hit me. Wow. The hornets just flee? Is that what they do? I thought they attacked you. Maybe because I was out of the pillar's range? I don't even know. That's weird. I'm intimidating? Who told you that? What makes you think I'm not intimidating. I'm very friendly. I'm not scary. They flee into the pillar range? Interesting. Storm Divers suck. The problem is that I found out before, I think the ideal way to deal with the pillow here is going to be to like, stick on the ground. Oh, it does not flee as the starter still. I normally trap them anyway, so... Wait, no. I mean... Normal pillar enemies don't flee outside of the pillar's range. That's not a thing. Like, that's not how they work. Where was that dude going? I don't know. Vortexians don't attack you in the first place, though. Vortexians have an on-death effect. Like, they don't... Yeah, I'll pull out a queen. Hey, these guys don't look like they're fleeing into the pillar range, you know? Or they can multiply flee? Yeah. Well, really, only the Hornet flees, because the Larva don't flee and the Queen doesn't flee. That's one of 3 of the multipliable ones. There's really only one enemy that multiplies that flees, which is the Hornet. Like, these Queens, they, despawned, but they were certainly not fleeing. They were pursuing me aggressively. Out of here, Storm Diver. This is such an awful place for the Vortex Pillar. Just a wide open area. These guys are not fleeing either. They just... Because they have fighter type AI, the way they worked. Use the Storm Clouds. Okay. David, I do know how to play Terraria. 1, I don't have the Nimbus Rod. 2, the Nimbus Rod is not a good fucking weapon against the pillars. There are much better ways to kill the pillars than wait for a Nimbus Rod to do it. Well, yes, the strategy that you said will work if you would have... God, I need to put up walls or something. This is such an awful place to fight the Vortex Pillar. Maybe I get doors? Or blocks? Yeah. Okay, let me get 2 doors. Okay. I'll do damage after you leave. So... No. I want the items that this pillar drops. I'm not gonna go fight another pillar. It takes, like, 20 seconds tops to kill a pillar. Why would I voluntarily... Like, what? I'm here at the Vortex Pillar because I want the Phantasm. If I do this. Hold on. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, they can open doors. They're not tall enough to fit through them, but they can't open them. Oh, hold on, hold on. follow up to the idea. Okay, no, they can get through the doors, though. Okay, the Hornets can get through the doors. Okay, David, I'm gonna have to ask you to shut the fuck up. Just like in general. Nothing personal, but I don't like people backseating, and you are managing to do an extremely annoying job of it. How does Queen Slime? I didn't fight Queen Slime. There's no reason to. You're 12? Skill issue. Let's try this again. Do this. Can't really get past you anyway. This. Okay, hold on. We got a queen over there. That's not good. Okay. I don't think you got the request to stop, David. So consider that your warning. Man, if only the storm divers weren't here. I timed him out, Obama. Hence why it's a warning. If he does it again, I will just ban him. Because, people just constantly telling me what to do is very annoying. Kind of feel bad. I told him not to. So, I don't. If somebody tells you not to do it, and then you continue doing that thing, the consequence for doing that shouldn't come as a surprise. Like I said, it's just a timeout. It's a warning. It's me telling him, hey, I'm serious. Stop. I do not like people doing that. I never said anything about a different weapon, Lucky Gotcha Cat. It was just somebody, like, non-stop saying different, like, strategies I should use. And I just don't want to deal with that. You ever seen Venom Arrows? Oh, Venom Arrows are great. They have the highest DPS debuff, and they also have the highest base damage of any arrows. They are very, very good arrows. You... And no, these are chlorophyte arrows. These aren't venom arrows. If you make an efficient way to create potions, at least the simple ones, this way, you don't have to worry too much about them. Yeah, venom arrows just shoot straight. Venom arrow is also purchasable, which is really nice. Yeah, this is a venom arrow. I'm particularly interested in Venom Arrow for Phantasm because the high base damage is really nice. Let's reforge this thing. Am I mostly classes? Nah, I'm pretty hard into Ranger at this point. I got a full Ranger suite of accessories. Okay, Godly, Demonic, and Unreal are all identical for the Phantasm. So the reason for that is because although the Phantasm can get speed modifiers, they don't actually affect it. So if you take the speed modifier out, the benefits from Unreal are the same as Demonic and Godly. Because the Phantasm has the, like, unique speed that is, it increases over time. Okay, well, let's, Solar? Eventide might be a good idea. Did I sell the Eventide? I think I sold the Eventide. Eventide's good for Solar because Selenians can't reflect it, but they also nerfed reflecting projectiles a lot, so not too concerned. That's what 6 plat trying to get warding on Mothwings now to see where people hit the Goblin. You can reforge things by throwing them in the Shimmer and then recrafting them, which saves money, doesn't save time, it is a bit slow. And at a certain point, you know, you don't have to get warding, it's fine to just get, like, armored or even guarding. Like, you don't have to have the best, you just want something that's good enough, because you're not going to have Mothwings for the rest of the game, and even if you did, you know, that 1 point of defense isn't worth 6 platinum. If you got, like, an armored reforge, you could have used that. Do you have any good... There's no cover anywhere, damn. I'll cut it out. I make my way over here, we can actually get some cover. And cover is really what you want. Okay, looks like the... Oh, jeez, that was... They are coming in at a high speed here. Okay. How long have you been playing Terraria? 2013, I think is when I started. Either 2013 or 2012. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, this is the kind of spot you want to be in for the Solar Pillar. You have a bit of cover. And particularly, enemies can't come from the right because it's too narrow of a choke point. So I can very easily hold them all off here. Man, Ichor arrows would be nice. Ichor arrows are really nice with the Phantasm because the defense decrease synergizes really well with the multi-hits. I think we need to kill these guys down here. I think they're taking up all the spawn slots. Let me put a Clanger Staff down there. That'll solve the problem. Oh, interesting. The Clanger Staff is like set when it spawns in, the size of it. Increasing the space later doesn't change that. Boy, what are these spawn rates? What is all these guys down here? Your favorite pet? I like the lizard pet. Honestly, the projectile reflection makes Selenians less dangerous because I get iframes from it. Like, it's only doing 36 damage to me. That's nothing. Favorite is the shark? Oh no, I hate that thing. Quite possibly worst pet in the game. That's your favorite pet, I'm sorry for you. This Corvite might kill me if it hits me. Okay, no, we're good. I really need these Corvites gone, though. Flying enemies are not easy for me to deal with. This thing's gonna kill me if it hits me. That's not good. That's not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Are you dead? Okay, to push through to over here. And then we can kill the pillar. Okay. It's struck like 5 times, but you immediately sell it. Yeah, it is nice because it's just extra money. It's basically just free cash and water chests. The spider brain? I'm not a fan of either of the evil boss pets. Master mode or just the rare normal ones. Okay. Stardust, I guess? An extremely bad cramp. That sucks. Think Moonlord is dying this stream? I certainly hope so. I don't want to spend a whole ass stream trying to do Moonlord. It's tricky because I really don't know how the Moonlord's gonna go. Bunny house? No, that's a snail. Those are like snail antennas. It's a hidden snail. The Moonlord's just so easy to mess up because if one projectile hits me, I might just be dead. Use the flare gun cheese on the Moonlord? Oh no, I don't. I'm not going to cheese the Moonlord. If we kill him, we will kill him, but I certainly hope it's today. The main thing that's exhausting about the Moonlord is just having to do the pillars every, like, 4 summons. I think I have a world with a bunch of other sigils. Depending on how it goes, if it's really not going well, I might just pull some sigils out of that. To save us from having to do the pillars, like, repeatedly. But the problem is, we're just going to die to the Moonlord. Potentially very quickly. I don't know how it's going to go. Is the problem. I don't know whether it'll be like just instantly dying until I find out a strategy with the Moonlord, or I'm gonna like do things pretty well and it's kind of like do Fishron, or if I mess up I just instantly die. I'm really not sure. Let's clean our staff down here. Good choke point for it. There's daytime Empress, which tickles you a lot with little swords. Yeah. I think effectively we have, like, about as much damage as you'd expect from wearing just, like, ranger armor and maybe using, like, an emblem. That's pretty much what the scopes are getting me. The scopes and all the emblems, they're just getting me to normal damage. Maybe we're a bit above it too. We're walking what, like 2,000 DPS? A bit higher, 3,000? It's tough to tell because of multi-target stuff. We're doing pretty well. My class can legitimately beat him on his melee because of all the tankiness. I mean, so I would recommend, if you struggle with the Moonlord, take a journey mode character, load in a journey mode world, give yourself god mode, and just practice avoiding his attacks. Or do it with a very tanky melee character. That also works. See where you can go, see the kind of rhythm you need to get into to avoid things. You know, in his first phase, if you just do, like, semicircles around the Moon Lord, looping back, like, just flying in one direction and then looping back whenever he does his death ray, that's very effective for dodging him. And then kiting in phase 2 across the world, works really well. You know what Lacing was? Actually hit it 10 seconds for the Moon Lord fight and be both in normal mode. Nice. Yeah, like, a lot of the thing that's intimidating about the Moon Lord is the fact that it's a very complicated fight and there's a lot going on. And it's also, like, summoning the Moon Lord is high risk because it's, you know, you gotta get through the pillars and it's not something you wanna mess up, so you want to hedge your bets and make sure you don't fuck it up, because it's really easy to mess up. But if you're in an environment where you can actually play around with the Moon Lord, understand what he does, and what you need to do to avoid it, that can help out a lot. Like, what I usually do is, in his first phase, just take something with infinite flight, the truffle, the witch's broom, soaring insignia, do, like, fly in one direction whenever he does his death ray, fly back to his other side, and then keep doing the same thing. And that works really well. And then once you hit the second phase, just kite across the world. There's not good ways to avoid the true Eyes of Cthulhu. The most consistent strategies are either kiting across the world or synchronizing their release so that their attacks line up with each other and makes them much easier to dodge. If you're not doing one of those two strategies, you're going to have a rough time. Still doable, but not particularly consistent. Oh, right. Stardust cells do insane melee damage. I forget about that. There's the Rain Totem in Terraria. Yeah, you can play modded Terraria. Calamity's got, like, the Torrential Tear or whatever. Asphalt Bridge with campfires is probably the simplest arena that'll give the most payoff. Yeah. Asphalt works well. Asphalt kind of does the same thing as the Infinite Flight, where you just go in one direction and loop back when the laser comes. Calamity does not take skill. Calamity is arguably easier than vanilla Terraria. There are a couple late game fights that are pretty complicated, but throughout most of the game, Calamity is really not that tricky. And Calamity also gives you access to such powerful options that even the difficult fights aren't like... Infernum is not Calamity. Those are two completely separate mods. Is the fastest way to travel sideways now? Fastest? A Hoik, but the most reasonable? As part of this challenge? I mean, I'm almost certain it's gonna be the Moon Lord. I mean, you can get really fast on asphalt. You can get a mechanical minecoat, which doesn't give you a lot of flexibility, but it gets you horizontal quickly. It can be nice for kiting across the world. Kill him. Surely he's dead now. Yeah. Okay. We are just about on the Moon Lord here. Oh boy. Moon Lord wings plus strong insignia. Oh yeah, if you have the starboard, then the Moon Lord's super easy to dodge. The starboard's fucking insane. Banners don't give you extra defense. That's not how they work. Banners have the amount of damage that enemies deal. You don't get defense. Banners make you deal double damage and enemies deal half damage. Okay, well, what is our plan for the Moon Lord? I'm gonna go destroy that island up there. I think we're gonna be dodging the Moon Lord in that space, and having that be open instead of having an island block it, I think will be helpful. Will you cam? I don't, like a face cam? I don't have a face cam on right now. I don't usually use face cams. Your legendary playthrough, still in progress. Your first armor other than wood was Moonlord legs. You on a drunk world? Oh wait, no, you're on legendary, that's right. Yeah, Moonlord legs are good. The extra mobility that you get from them is really convenient. Definitely a big help for the first couple of bosses. Or really just the Eye of Cthulhu and like King Slime. But I guess there's a couple of bosses. I've mentioned this before, but I hate that, like, the way they handled Legendary mode, purely with respect to the naming convention and the way that it was, like, described. Because, like, Legendary mode refers to one of two things, and the two things are drastically different from each other. It either refers to For the Worthy, or it refers to Get Fixed Boy, both of which on Master mode. And they are so different from each other. But nobody ever says Legendary Get Fixed Boy or Legendary For the Worthy, it's just Legendary. Which then leads to the necessary follow-up question, is it For the Worthy, or is it Get Fixed Boy? Because Get Fixed Boy is a much different beast than For the Worthy. Okay, I'll make a dragon. Dragon's really nice to have for, Nebula. Actually, Cell's probably better here. Only have 2 summon slots. I don't know, I'll try Cell. I don't make Cell much. Well, that's the name that the developers gave to it. Like, the Zenith seed is what they described the seed as. It's the combination of all the other seeds. Like, the Zenith is the combination of a bunch of other swords. Trying to be Point of Cthulhu because you just like Crimson and never play it. And tips, also get Fixed Boy. I would recommend making a separate arena to fight the Brand of Cthulhu in. I mean, I would recommend, like, if you want my tips on Get Fixed Boy, I would go watch when I did Hardcore Get Fixed Boy. Like, those strategies are probably going to be what I would recommend. With some exceptions, you know, I definitely have found better ways to fight them, but for the most part, it's just going to be things like take it somewhere else and give yourself a controlled environment and kill it with good weapons. Yeah, I recommend making an artificial Crimson in the Underworld, where just taking Crimstone, putting down 300 of it. Along as the video, I don't remember. It's called like World's First Hardcore Legendary Get Fixed Boy or something. I don't remember. Something to that effect. I'm really glad they nerfed Nebula Floaters, by the way. In the past, Nebula Floaters would be... I would be dead by now if I was fighting pre-nerf Nebula Floaters with a Phantasm with Chlorophyte. Give you time. I don't have a time stamp. I made this video like a year ago. Or 2 years ago. When was it? That was like a year ago, right? The Fixed Boy came out? A year and a half? Like November 2022? Anyway, pre-nerf Nebula Floaters would have no cooldown between being able to teleport and being able to attack. So if you were using a rapid hitting weapon, they would just teleport all over the place and very quickly hit you, and they'd also telefrag you. Yeah, you don't have to do it in hardcore, it's just the way that I did it in hardcore is a safe bet of how you could do it in a normal playthrough. Wait, oh, that has potential. That has potential. Okay, hold on. If it remains raining during the Moonlord fight, and I can use the truffle on the Moonlord, that would be incredible. Because I feel pretty confident in my ability to dodge on the truffle. Not like 100% confident, we still might die, but it makes avoiding his most problematic attack, which I think would be the small lasers that he fires, the ones that lead in front of you. Those ones would be very problematic due to knockback and not having the defense to shrug them off. It should make avoiding those extremely easy. I mean, I would just recommend playing Get Expert first. You want to be hardcore to feel like a Terraria pro, do not without. Yeah, I mean, I made that video on medium core. Medium core is a great way to practice hardcore, learn how to not die. Boy, that did a lot of damage to me. Okay. Okay. I think about 350, 345. Oh wait, I should get potions. Hold on. At least obsidian skin and archery. Oh, sorry, regeneration and archery. No food? No food. Is he spawning here? I think he might be. Yeah, that seems about on time. No, one more pulse? Okay, one more pulse. Yeah, like 350, like I said. Okay. Give myself time to dodge those. We have good damage, though. Love to see it. Yeah. Giving myself space to dodge those is really important. As long as I can get far enough away from those, yeah. Okay. Really threading the needle there. I really want to synchronize these True Eyes of Cthulhu popping out, though. I need to go down, though. Because we're getting really high up in the world. I need to change that. I really need to keep distance away from him. I need to give myself time to react to those lasers there, because that knockback will kill me. Plus, they just hit really hard to begin with. Fuck. Yeah, that's the downside of the Shrimpy Truffle, is reacting fast enough to avoid those. That's fine. Okay. We're going for the kill on these here. I wasn't paying attention. Let me regen some HP. Oh, we got the top of the world? That is bad. Oh, he popped up the top eye? Okay. I need that one on the left, though. I need that one on the left. I really need that one on the left dead, though. Is that one on the left dead? No, I don't think it is. Okay, no, it is dead. Okay, good. Shout out to my boy Shrimpy Truffle. Best mount in the game. Couldn't do it without you, pal. I could. I just... It's much easier doing it with you. Best mount when it rains, yeah. It's just a big part of the Moonlord. Or upload or make... Yeah, I'll make a video out of this. I probably won't edit it. I'll probably just take... Oh, hold on. Take care of the highlights. Dodging the Moonlord, like, being distant away from him is so important for dodging him. And the Shrimpy Truffle being able to... Hold on, let's not die here. Being able to, in his first phase, get me away from his hands, lets me dodge the lasers that lead you, and that makes it so much easier. Because, if I wasn't doing that, I would have to be a lot closer to them, which means I have to do predictive, like, bobbing and weaving. It's a lot messier. Okay. We got a starboard. And with that, we can finally get rid of the Bone Sword for the Star Wrath and Meow Meow. And that is the entire game, start to finish, without ever having a single point of defense. No food buffs, no bath statues, no dryad buff, no armor, no accessories with defensive reforge, no shield of Cthulhu, no cobalt shield. Whenever somebody makes a comment about me only being able to do things because of high defense, you can point them to this video, in which I've demonstrated I can, in fact, dodge things without getting hit. Even the Starboard didn't have a defense boost, yeah. I do play through Nimbus Rod only. I mean, I've done fucking Copper Short Sword, Lawnmower, and Flare Gun only. I'm really not interested in low damage playthroughs like that. When we killed the Destroyer in Get Fixed Boy, we did have, like, almost no defense when we killed it. We had slightly above one, I think it had, like, an Iron Skin Potion or a Bath Statue, but... I, like, took off all my armor. Okay, let's see how long that took. And, you know, the scopes definitely weren't necessary. They made the Moonlord a bit faster to kill, and the Empress of Light a bit faster to kill, but we were fine with those two anyway. Thanks to my boy, the Shrimpy Truffle. But it was fun to get them. Gave us something to do today. And, you know, it is really nice having double scopes. Let's see. It took, about 17 hours. Okay, well, I'm gonna go eat dinner. It is 7:45 p.m. I think it's daytime Empress of Light. We're very exciting on Zero Defense, a real challenge. I mean, now that we have the Starboard, the daytime Empress of Light is a joke. Horizontal, like, if you have horizontal mobility of, like, 60 to 70 miles per hour, the Empress of Light is really easy, because the main problem in the fight is that chain of events in her second phase, where she goes, like, swords, and then she shoots out the, like, homing flares, and then she does, like, she teleports up, he does the star. If you can go quickly horizontally, that attack is extremely easy to avoid, because they're not all on top of each other. The problem is if you can't move yourself quickly, all of the attacks happen in the same area, and it's very difficult to avoid them. But if you can move yourself quickly to the side, it's very easy to avoid that because, well, you have space. So with the Starboard, you fly at like 84 miles per hour. It's really easy to do. Asphalt, the Rod of Discord, A good grappling hook and good reflexes. The Shrimpy Truffle, maybe like Dune Rider boots could probably get it done. The the Morningwood mount, the Hex Branch, and other similar high-speed things can all help out a lot there. But yeah,